Imagine you made an app and you worked really hard on the idea. The idea was quite solid and the team you had working with you was very talented. The app's concept was so good that you were even getting funding. Then one day you open your bank account and your bank balance is zero. It wasn't hacked, it wasn't a scam, nor did the government ban it. It was just one mistake of yours. Yes. I'll tell you, in India, in the last 5 years, more than 10,000 applications have been launched. But according to the data, 93% of apps either shut down within 2 years or even if they're still alive, they're just paying server bills, basically burning their own money. But that's not the real question, that the idea was bad. Their question is that all of them ignored the same thing, which I am going to tell you further in this video. And if you are thinking of making an app today or tomorrow, then, brother, this is not just a video. This is not just content. This is a warning. I don't want any of my subscribers to lose their money. Listen to the biggest lie in India. First, bring in the users, then money will be made later. Thousands of founders say this line. They have ended up on the streets repeating this. Downloads are not a business. Even active users are not a business. A business is made when the user pays money and pays again. If your app is only being used but users are not paying on that app, then you haven't built a product. You've just made a free entertainment app. You're just running a free entertainment app. Let me give you a couple of examples, then you'll understand. You must have heard of Ola, right? Ola scaled up massively. Ola's idea was so perfect for the Indian roads cab problem. So what happened then? Ola took funding of 30,000 crores, gave discounts for years, bore losses on every ride. Where was the mistake? That was the mistake. They thought about it later, decided to keep monetization for later and made the user completely addicted to cheap prices. When they increased the price, users ran away, drivers got upset and the margin became zero. Yes, remember this, users who come for discounts are never loyal when it comes to profit. Listen to another example. You must have heard this brand's name a lot, Byju's. They had a lot of money, but they didn't have a proper system. Yes, at one time, Byju's, it was the pride of India, at its peak valued at 1,80,000 crore rupees. They spent over 50,000 crore rupees on marketing and acquisition. But then came the pressure of refunds from those who had taken the courses. There was a backlash against sales, cash flow dried up. What was the mistake? Their mistake was that they only thought about the subscription model. Retention was weak, students were not staying on their app, and there was over-expansion. They were spending way too much, especially on marketing. It didn't fail because the product was bad. It failed because the engine that brought in the money was unstable. Yes. Now, let me give you another example of a silent failure. Names you all must have heard. Quicker and Snapdeal. You must have definitely heard of them. Their websites had crores of users, strong brand recall. But the problem was repeated. Their monetization was zero. Once a user bought something from here, they won't come back again. The user came, did their work and left. If users are only useful once, meaning they come to your website just one time, then you'll earn only once as well. Yes. Now let me give you another example here. Listen to the real story of these Chinese apps. Your mind will be blown. These live chat, video call and voice room apps, when they were in India, although now there are Indian apps too and some Chinese apps are still there, but the Chinese ones are basically illegal. You can understand that. But when they were around, there used to be 30 to 50 lakh daily active users. Out of those, only about 8 to 10% were actually paying out of those 50 lakh users. But how much were the users spending? Anywhere from 500 rupees to 3,000 rupees in a single night. So what was the result? Those apps made a monthly revenue of 300 to 500 crore rupees and then they ran away from India after earning all that. They claimed a profit of 2,230%. Why? Because they had designed the monetization strategy even before making the app. They converted UX, that is user experience, into payments. Now let me tell you about another model that is currently running in India. The model of successful apps like Cashify is very simple and I've already made videos about it. Cashify is not flashy, not viral, but it is extremely dangerous. Yes, every phone asset, every resale brings in a margin. Every user repeat cycle generates revenue, 1,500 to 2,000 crore rupees or more. Yes, the lesson is simple. Wherever you can see money in every transaction, only those apps can sustain. Such an app is considered sustainable. Now, the biggest mistake, which I mentioned to you at the beginning, is made by 99% of people. Before making an app, they do not ask themselves these 3 questions. And what are those questions? The first question is, who will pay? That is, who is their targeted audience? Who will pay for their product? The second question is, how many times will they pay? If someone comes only once, you will earn only once, right? They should come multiple times, isn't it? And the third question is, why will they pay you again and again? If someone has to pay you repeatedly, then why will they do so? Just ask yourself these 3 questions and your application will be a success. If you cannot answer these in one line, then honestly, my friend, you are not testing your app. You are testing your own future. Yes, making an app is easy. The Play Store is full of them. But making a profitable app is only the game of those who think about business first and coding comes later. Yes. And if you need any information related to application development, servers or tax, you can directly book my consultation. The contact number is given below. Whatever idea you have in your mind, you can directly connect with my team, have a conversation over a call and share it. We'll develop an app for your business and your idea. Thank you, friends. I am Abri.